In a rare and commendable act, a police officer has refused a bribe and proceeded to arrest a suspect linked to a large drug haul, highlighting ongoing efforts to combat crime and corruption. Stay tuned as we bring you the full story. Good evening. You're watching Izwi Newsroom Africa, the voice of Africa. Tonight, we bring you a developing story that highlights both law enforcement efforts and the ongoing fight against corruption. According to confirmed information, a police officer identified as Inspector Leroux has refused a bribe of 10,000 rand and proceeded to arrest a suspect found in possession of a significant quantity of dagga. The value of the seized dagga has been estimated at approximately 800,000 rand. The incident underscores the challenges faced by law enforcement officers, who often operate in environments where attempts to obstruct justice, including bribery, may occur. In this case, the officer reportedly declined the bribe offer and continued with the enforcement of the law, leading to the arrest of the suspect. Dagga, also known as cannabis, remains subject to legal regulation in South Africa. While certain private uses have been decriminalized, the large-scale possession, distribution, or trafficking of cannabis outside legal frameworks remains an offense under current laws. The seizure of a quantity valued at 800,000 rand suggests a case that may involve distribution rather than personal use. However, further details regarding the intended use or origin of the substance have not yet been disclosed. Incidents involving attempted bribery of law enforcement officers are treated seriously, as they directly undermine the rule of law and the integrity of the justice system. By refusing the bribe, the officer's actions reflect adherence to professional standards and commitment to lawful conduct. At this stage, authorities have not released additional information regarding the identity of the suspect or whether further individuals may be connected to the case. Investigations typically continue in such matters to determine the full scope of any potential criminal network, including supply chains and distribution channels. The arrest forms part of broader efforts by law enforcement agencies to address drug-related offenses and combat corruption within the system. Public reaction to such incidents is often shaped by concerns around both crime and accountability, with cases like this drawing attention to the role of individual officers in upholding the law. While isolated incidents of corruption do occur in many systems, actions such as these are often cited as examples of integrity within law enforcement. There has been no official confirmation at this stage regarding court proceedings or the charges that may be formally brought against the suspect. As with all cases, the legal process will determine the outcome based on evidence presented in court. Before we conclude, it's important to reflect on the broader context. Efforts to combat crime rely not only on policies and enforcement strategies, but also on the conduct of individuals within the system. Incidents where officers refuse unlawful incentives contribute to maintaining public trust and reinforcing accountability. At the same time, ongoing vigilance remains necessary to address both criminal activity and attempts to interfere with justice. This is Izwi Newsroom Africa, the voice of Africa. Stay with us for more updates.